Okay, John, I'm going to show you some of the things I sent you in that email last night. Maybe I can show you a little bit better than I talked to you. This is Lotto. This is Rep's mother. You can see she's a pretty good looking dog. And she's probably wondering, what in the heck are we doing all of this for again? Because we did this about 4 years ago. This thing is what I call a power bar. This is how I teach all of my dogs to heel and hear and sit. I use this thing because I can keep the dog right exactly where I want them as I'm working on heel. If they get over there, I can move them in. If they get out in front or in back, I can put them in the right spot. You probably don't have to go back on Rep this far, but if you do, don't be afraid to. He's a new employee, going to work for a new company, and you're a new boss. And as an employee, he's got to figure out what you want, and as a boss, you've got to figure out what he can do. And remember, I told you the other day, you guys are going to have to learn how to talk the same language. So I'm going to heel means we're moving forward or we're moving to the left. Sit means we're stopping. Hear means we're moving to the right. So when I say heel, we move forward. Heel, we turn to the left. Here, we turn to the right. Sit. Okay? Heel left, here right. Now, if you get off the power bar, sit. And one of the things I told you, that second email I sent you last night, was to get you a lead and twirl it in front of the dog. Let me back up here just a second. Heeling stick. Move from that to the lead and the heeling stick, and if he starts to get a little in front of you, just tap him on the chest. Don't have to hurt him. Just tap him on the chest and tell him heel. Heel, heel, heel. Good. They don't like this, and you don't have to beat them. You just have to make it so that they don't like to be in front of you. So you've got him where he'll walk pretty well with you at heel on the power bar. And so you want to go to the next step, which is give him a little bit more opportunity to make his own decisions. And what I was telling you with the lead, I've never seen anybody do this before, and you'll think it's kind of silly, but if you'll twirl this as you're walking along, that dog's not going to want to get his nose tapped as he's walking along at heel. Heel, heel, good girl, heel, 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 heel. Here means to the right, here. Twirling it. See, she stays right back there where she's supposed to stay, not getting in front of me. Sit. Now, you talked about lining up the dog with you. Remember now, heel means we're moving to the left. Here means we're moving to the right. Are you on the dog? Mm-hmm. Want me to back up a little bit?
I'm good.
Okay, now I'm going to say heel and move to the left. Hopefully she will also. Heel, sit. Now, when I say here, I'm going to pivot to the right, and she probably will come with me. Here, sit, good. Here, sit, here, sit, heel, here, sit. You have to be real consistent with these commands. Here, in this position, means right. Heel means the movement is to the left. Sit, good, sit. Now, you talked about the dog not wanting to line up with you, and that's pretty common. Heel, sit. That's pretty common with dogs of that age. Sit down. That they get to the line, you're going to shoot a mark or you're going to try to run a blind. They see something out there that gets their attention. They're going to focus on it, and you have to get them off. So, sit. So, right now Lotto is looking right at Dana, but I want to run something over that way to the left. Now, when I move and tell her heel, now she'll move to the left with me. But let's assume that I've tried to push her to the left and push her, and she doesn't push, and I need her to go that way and not this way, and I'm just not making any progress. So I told you to make a loop and line the dog up that way. And here's what I'm talking about as far as that goes. And don't think this is a crutch, this is just good handling. And remember now that good handling is an art. It's not a science, there's an art, and you guys are going to have to figure each other out so you can communicate properly with each other. So she's pretty well stuck on looking at Dana and the camera, and I want her going that way, and I just can't get her to move with the body movement. So we're just going to start all over. Here, here, sit. Now I've got the dog pointed in the correct direction. Let's say that I want her to be looking this way, sit, and she just won't come with me, just won't come with me, just won't come with me. Do the same thing again. Here, here, and make your last couple of steps right in the direction you want to line the dog up. Here, heel, sit, dead bird. Now, speaking of dead bird, remember I told you the cue to run the dog on a blind, and I'm not going to do it with her. Get the dog lined up. Dead bird, he knows that means he's going after something that didn't fall out of the sky. The cue is dead bird, good, and back. And when you say good, he's going to get ready to go. Don't say good until he's lined up the way that you want him to go. And when dead bird, good, back. That's the cue, okay? And if you line him up for dead bird and he's facing here, like I said, towards Dana, and you want to run this way, when you say good, he's going that way. He's not going over here, he's not going over there, but he's going that way. So if you got to line him up again, here, here, sit. I'm lined up correctly the way I want to go. Dead bird, then good means we're going that way, and then back. Here, sit, good. Atta girl, good dog. And this part right here is just as important as the e-collar and the heeling stick. When he hears with you and sits, good boy. And he heeled with you and sit, good boy. And when you're walking along and he's in the proper heel position right here, and he's not out in front of you and he's not lagging behind, good boy, good boy, good boy. He responds as much to good boy as he does to the tritronic collar or the heeling stick or any other physical corrections. I hope that answers all your questions. You probably call me or email me again, and don't be afraid to, but this kind of ought to get you going in the right direction.